What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And a lot of people be asking me, a lot of people always asking me about Lil Jojo. A lot of people always ask me, why didn't Lil Jojo get the fame he supposed to get before he died? And after he died, why he not really like legend status? To be honest with you, I think it was a lot of things involved that kind of tarnished Lil Jojo name. I think Jojo name was more tarnished than a lot of rappers who end up losing their lives due to the violence, because his enemies was the most beloved rappers in the world, like OTF and Chiefkeef and Lil Reese. At that time, we never really seen the music industry have those young guys with that kind of aggression in it. So people kind of fell in love with like Chiefkeef and LilDurk and them. They enemy masked, if that's a word, Lil Jojo. They made it where if you was a Lil Jojo fan, then it was kind of funny. It was disrespectful. That kind of tarnished his name, because after he died, think about this. After he died, no one was able to take the baton and kind of run with it. Now, normally a lot of rappers end up losing their life, and then a lot of people end up gaining from the momentum and kind of clouding up. Once he died, it was over with. You get what I'm saying? The industry didn't really want to open up the door to nobody, because I'm not going to lie, their videos were a little aggressive as hell. Now, Chiefkeef videos was aggressive, but it still kind of had a marketability to it. It still had a way to promote it, because it still sounded like, you know, some rap music, but it was telling gritty stories. I'm not gonna lie, JoJo music was the same. I thought he was a dope artist. He told dope stories, but I did think it was a little aggressive as far as the images, you know, having all those guns in the videos, young people looking like they're killing people and shit like that. I think that kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And then, to be honest with you, I think him losing his life and Chiefkeef and them kind of making jokes about that shit kind of, you know, took a lot of allure away. Now, understand this. He's a legend, a real street legend in the streets. Hundreds of people had lost their lives because that young man lost his life. You get what I'm saying? Once that young man lost his life, an all-out war had came out. And a lot of people thought it was cool to want to join that war. And I'm not saying the killing ain't been here, but once JoJo lost his life, it's like it opened up the door for an outbreak of violence, and it started coming. People started murdering each other everywhere, and the BDK, GDK shit became even stronger because of JoJo. A lot of people say the BDK, GDK war started because of JoJo. Now, I'm going to tell you that it might have been here before, because it was always street shit. YouTube just wasn't popular then. But I'm not going to lie, he kind of did popularize that BDK, GDK movement, because when he died, a lot of people died. And it could be traced back to this young man's death. For some reason, people like P. Rico, Smiles when he was alive, even Lil Mister, a lot of people that was on the team with Lil Jojo didn't really blow up for some strange reason. But a lot of other rappers, just take for instance, even a guy like G Money, who wasn't really big and successful, but once he died, you fast forward to some years later, Fredo Bang, one of the hottest rappers out. You get what I'm saying? Normally the industry are having the lure for you, where they'll come looking for like the artist friend and shit. Once JoJo died, it's like a lot of they shit kind of slowed down. They views, back in the day, the Brick Squad, FBG, all of them was doing millions every time they dropped. Now it's hard to kind of gain that momentum, because their enemies kind of made it where, you know, it feel funny to listen to them, but we still listen to them though. You get what I'm saying? You might not understand what I mean. I know you're going to say, man, JoJo was the shit. I'm not saying he ain't the shit. I'm just saying, in my opinion, JoJo should be much bigger than he was. I think part of the problem was when he died, he didn't leave a lot of music. So the only music we have is the music that was out when he was alive. He didn't leave like, you know, lots of music, books of music, songs after his death where we can vibe to. Hell, he only had like 3-4 songs and then he died. So, you know, in my opinion, JoJo is a street legend. People respect him on that street legend. As far as the music industry, I think Chicago know what's going on with him. But as far as around the whole world, everybody don't really know about JoJo like we think they do. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth. Bleh, bleh, bleh.